to my mama. Dear mama, I'm riding from a town far away, the kind of place where nobody knows my name. I've got a little room and a job that pays, but I'd trade it all for those old country days. I still remember your kitchen light shining through the window every night, and the sound of your voice saying, "Come on home," when I was too young to understand how fast time goes. Mama, I miss you more than words can say. I miss those fields where I learned to find my way. I miss the old house and that front porch swing. I miss the simple life and everything. I've crossed so many miles trying to find my place, but I still see home when I close my eyes. Mama, if you're reading this tonight, I'm coming home when the road feels right. Do you still keep my old boots by the door? Do you still hear that screen door like before? Does the old dog still sleep beneath the porch, waiting for footsteps he knows by heart? I wonder if the old fields still turn green, if the creek still runs behind the trees. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, missing everything I left behind. Mama, I miss you more than words can say. I miss those fields where I learned to find my way. I miss the old house and that front porch swing. I miss the simple life and everything. I've crossed so many miles trying to find my place, but I still see home when I close my eyes. Mama, if you're reading this tonight, I'm coming home when the road feels right. I thought leaving home would make me strong. I thought the world was where I belonged, but every mile I put behind that door only made me love my hometown more. Mama, I'm coming home someday, back to those fields and that old country road. I'll sit beside you on the porch again and tell you where I've been. The years may have changed the world outside, but nothing changed what's living inside. Mama, keep that porch light burning bright. Your boy is coming home tonight. Dear mama, save me a place by the door. back to my hometown. I left that town when I was 22, with a worn-out truck and a dream to chase. I thought the world had something new, but I never found another place. I still remember that gravel road, the old church bell at the edge of town, and my daddy waving from the porch as I drove away, never looking back. I'm going back to my hometown, where the fields run wide and the sun goes down, but my mama's voice still calls my name, and the old dirt roads still look the same. I've been everywhere this life can take me, but nothing ever changed my heart. No matter how far these roads may lead, my hometown is where I'll always be. I miss the smell of that summer rain, the horses running across the field. I miss those nights with my old friends, and the simple life that felt so real. That little bar beside the highway still lives somewhere inside my mind. We'd laugh until the morning came, never knowing those were the best days of our lives. I'm going back to my hometown, where the fields run wide and the sun goes down, where my mama's voice still calls my name, and the old dirt roads still look the same. I've been everywhere this life can take me, but nothing ever changed my heart. No matter how far these roads may lead, my hometown is where I'll always be. Maybe I've changed, maybe time has too. Maybe the old house isn't like I knew, but when I close my eyes at night, I can still see those porch lights shining bright. I'm going back to my hometown. Let the wheels roll slow as I leave this town. I don't need gold, I don't need fame, I just want to hear those familiar names. I've spent my life chasing distant dreams, now I know what home really means. No matter how far these roads may lead, my hometown is where my heart will be. So keep that porch light burning bright, I'll be coming home tonight, back to the place where my story began, back to my hometown. miss my hometown. There's a little town 1,000 miles away, where the morning sun would start my day. A rusty sign by the county line, and an old dirt road I still call mine. I left with dreams in a suitcase packed, never knowing I'd want it all back. Now every highway that I drive makes me wonder about that little town tonight. I miss my hometown, I miss those days, I miss those fields and the old country ways. I miss my friends, I miss my name, hanging on the wall in that old Hall of Fame. I got a good life, but something's gone, something I can't replace or carry on. No matter where these highways go, I miss my hometown more than they could ever know. I miss the Friday nights at Miller's Bar, old 6-string guitars and pickup trucks parked outside. We talk about life until midnight, under a sky full of stars so bright. My daddy taught me how to work that land. My mama held my heart in her hands. Those simple days are gone somehow, but I can still feel them when I think about them now. I miss my hometown, I miss those days, I miss those fields and the old country ways. I miss my friends, I miss my name, hanging on the wall in that old Hall of Fame. I got a good life, but something's gone, something I can't replace or carry on. No matter where these highways go, I miss my hometown more than they could ever know. Maybe someday I'll turn this truck around and follow that old road back to town. And if the old porch light is still shining there, I'll know my heart was never anywhere else. I miss my hometown, I miss those days, I miss the smell of rain on the fields of hay. I miss the people who knew my name before the world ever changed the game. I've traveled far, I've seen it all, but nothing feels like that old hometown. So if you see me driving west tonight, I'm going home before I lose the light. is my hometown, and tonight I'm going home.
I never forgot my roots. I left that little town with a suitcase in my hand, chasing down a dream I barely understood. Mama cried a little, Daddy shook my hand, said, son, don't forget the place that made you good. I traded dusty roads for city lights, started working hard from morning until night. And somewhere along the way I learned the truth. You can travel far, but you can't outrun your roots. I never forgot my roots, never forgot where I came from. The old dirt road, the fields of gold, the porch where I was raised up. I may wear a different pair of boots and drive a brand new truck, but deep inside I'm still that kid who grew up on a piece of country luck. No matter how far this road may take me, there's one thing I'll always know: I never forgot my roots. I made some money, bought a house downtown, started seeing my name on signs across the town. People called me successful, said I'd made it big, but sometimes success feels empty when you forget where you lived. I think about the nights beneath that southern sky, the sound of crickets singing as the moon was rising high. I'd hear my father's voice like it was yesterday, saying, son, remember home, wherever you may stray. I never forgot my roots, never forgot where I came from. The old dirt road, the fields of gold, the porch where I was raised up. I may wear a different pair of boots and drive a brand new truck, but deep inside I'm still that kid who grew up on a piece of country luck. No matter how far this road may take me, there's one thing I'll always know: I never forgot my roots. So tonight I'm heading home again, back where the old oak tree still grows. I'll sit beside my father's chair and tell him everything I know. I'll walk those fields beneath the stars where I learned to dream so long ago, and thank the land that raised me up for making me the man I know. I never forgot my roots, never forgot that little town. The people, the fields, the old front porch, the place that never let me down. I may have traveled 1,000 miles, but home is still the truth. You can change your life, you can chase your dreams, but don't ever lose your roots. And when my journey finally ends, I know exactly where I'll go.
never forgot my roots. Yeah, I went out to find my way, but home was with me all along. I never forgot my roots, and I never will.
I still remember those early mornings, saddling my horse before the sun. The fields were quiet, the sky was golden, and I could ride until the day was done. My old brown horse knew every trail, every creek and every wooden gate. We disappeared beyond the hills with nothing in the world to make us wait. My horse and my homeland, that's where I learned who I am. With the wind blowing through my old hat and wide open fields beneath my hands. I've traveled far since those days are gone, but I still hear that country dawn. No matter where this life may roam, my horse and my homeland will always be home. I miss the sound of hooves on gravel, the morning mist across the land. I miss the fence beside the river, and my father's old weathered hands. We never needed much back then, just a saddle and a little time. The world seemed endless from horseback, and every road felt like it was mine. My horse and my homeland, that's where I learned who I am. With the wind blowing through my old hat and wide open fields beneath my hands. I've traveled far since those days are gone, but I still hear that country dawn. No matter where this life may roam, my horse and my homeland will always be home. Sometimes I close my eyes at night, and I'm riding underneath that open sky. I can hear my old horse breathing slow, and for a moment I'm back where I used to go. My horse and my homeland, where every memory still stands, where the fields run wild and free, and the man I was still lives in me. I've crossed the highways, I've seen the world, but nothing compares to that little corner of earth. When my journey finally ends someday, I'll saddle up and ride that old trail again. My horse, my homeland, my heart still rides there. There's an old farmhouse beyond the hill, where the morning air was cold and still. A wooden fence rusty gate and a dirt road leading to my childhood days. I can hear those horses in my mind, running through the fields at sunrise. My father's boots on that old front porch, and my mama waiting by the kitchen door. Oh, that old farmhouse, I still see it clear. Every little corner, every passing year. The smell of coffee and the sound of rain, the summer fields and the autumn grain. I've traveled far, but I still come back to those old memories along that dusty track. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd spend one more day at that old farmhouse. I remember waking up before the sun, saddling my horse when the night was done. Daddy would smile and hand me the reins, then we'd ride together through the morning haze. There wasn't much, but we had enough, a little piece of land and a whole lot of love. I never knew those days would disappear until I left and started living out here. Oh, that old farmhouse, I still see it clear. Every little corner, every passing year. The smell of coffee and the sound of rain, the summer fields and the autumn grain. I've traveled far, but I still come back to those old memories along that dusty track. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd spend one more day at that old farmhouse. Maybe the roof has fallen down, maybe the fields have changed around, maybe the old barn isn't standing anymore, but I can still hear those footsteps on the floor. Oh, that old farmhouse, my heart still knows, the place where a young boy learned to grow. I may have left, but I'll never forget the best days of my life were waiting there. When this long road finally comes to an end, I'll find that old dirt road again, and underneath that country sky, I'll be home where my memories never die. That old farmhouse still feels like home, no matter how far I roam. The old bar down the road, there's an old bar down the road from my hometown, where the neon sign still flickers when the sun goes down. I used to park my truck beside that wooden door and spend my Friday nights like we did before. Johnny played guitar underneath the lights. We talk about our dreams on those long summer nights. Nobody cared about the world outside. We had cold drinks, old songs, and plenty of time. Take me back to the old bar down the road, where my friends were waiting and the jukebox played, where we laughed until the morning came, and nobody knew about tomorrow's plans. I've been gone for years, but I still remember those Friday nights in late September. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd be sitting at that old bar right now. There was a waitress who knew everybody's name, and an old wooden floor that had seen better days. The walls were covered with pictures from the past of local boys who thought those good times would last. We talk about horses, women and trucks, about making a fortune and finding good luck. Looking back now, I finally understand we were already rich with the life we had. Take me back to the old bar down the road, where my friends were waiting and the jukebox played, where we laughed until the morning came, and nobody knew about tomorrow's plans. I've been gone for years, but I still remember those Friday nights in late September. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd be sitting at that old bar right now. Maybe Johnny still plays that 6-string guitar. Maybe the neon still shines from afar. Maybe my old friends still gather at night, talking about the days when everything felt right. Take me back to the old bar down the road. Let me walk through that old wooden door. Let me hear those familiar voices again. Let me sit beside my old friends. I've seen the world and I've traveled far, but nowhere feels like that, the little bar. If there's one place I could be right now, it's that old bar down the road from my hometown. That old neon light still
left my younger days behind.
I've been driving since the morning light. Got an old guitar sitting by my side. The highway stretches like a silver line, and the miles keep rolling underneath these tires. I've got a picture on the dashboard there of a little farmhouse with a wooden chair. Every mile I leave behind tonight brings me closer to that porch light. I'm on the road back home, where I don't have to walk alone, where the fields go on forever and the old dirt roads remember. I've been gone for far too long, but I still know where I belong. With every mile beneath these wheels, I can feel what coming home feels like. Past the towns I've never seen before, old gas stations and forgotten stores. A cowboy waves from a roadside fence, and for a moment it all makes sense. The radio plays an old country song, the kind that makes you think about where you belong. I turn the volume up and smile, because home is only another 100 miles. I'm on the road back home, where I don't have to walk alone, where the fields go on forever and the old dirt roads remember. I've been gone for far too long, but I still know where I belong. With every mile beneath these wheels, I can feel what coming home feels like. Maybe nothing will be just the same. Maybe time has changed every street name, but there's one thing time could never take: the memories that I carry every day. I'm on the road back home, and tonight I won't be alone. I'll see that old familiar skyline, where the stars still seem to shine brighter. I've chased dreams across this land, and now I finally understand. You can travel anywhere you wanna roam, but nothing feels like the road back home. The engine's running low, but my heart already knows I'm finally on the road back home. When I was a boy, Used to wake up with the morning light, barefoot running down that old dirt road, fishing pole hanging from my shoulder, a little red bucket and an empty boat. We chased the wind through the open fields, laughing till the sun went down. Back then we didn't need much money, just a few good friends around. And when the evening shadows came, I'd sit beside my father's chair. He'd tell me stories about his younger days, and I'd swear I'd always stay right there. When I was a boy, life was simple and free. A fishing line, a field, an old oak tree, Daddy's voice telling stories underneath the stars, teaching me that home ain't never very far. I didn't know how fast those days would fly, or how I'd miss them when the years rolled by. If I could turn back time, I know where I'd go, back to those days when I was a boy. We'd skip rocks across the river water, build little forts beneath the pine, race our bicycles down the gravel road, never once looking at the time. Mama would call us home for supper, we'd come running when the daylight faded, with muddy boots and grass-stained jeans and dreams that never needed saving. And Daddy'd light that old porch lamp, lean back and smile at me. He'd say, son, these days won't last forever, so remember what you see. When I was a boy, life was simple and free. A fishing line, a field, an old oak tree, Daddy's voice telling stories underneath the stars, teaching me that home ain't never very far. I didn't know how fast those days would fly, or how I'd miss them when the years roll by. If I could turn back time, I know where I'd go, back to those days when I was a boy. Now I'm older and the road is long, I've traveled places I had never seen, but sometimes when the night gets quiet, I can still hear Daddy talking to me. I see those fields beneath the summer sky, feel that river running through my hands, and for a moment I'm that little boy again, running home across the land. When I was a boy, life was all I knew. Those dusty roads and skies so blue, Daddy's old story still live in my heart, even though those days are long gone now. I learned that time won't wait for anyone, and childhood disappears with setting sun. But I'll carry those memories wherever I go, forever that little boy I used to know. When I close my eyes, I can still see the road, that old fishing hole, that house I called home. And somewhere beneath these I'm still that boy. I'm still that boy. I packed my bags and left that town, chasing dreams with the sun going down. I thought the world would set me free, but every road kept leading back to me. I've seen the mountains cross the plains, driven through the desert in the pouring rain, but every sunset reminds me why I still see that little town when I close my eyes. That's where my heart stayed, back where the old dirt roads were made, where the fields were green and the nights were wide, and I had everything right by my side. Away today, but part of me never drove away. No matter how far this old road goes, my heart stayed where my roots still grow. I miss the sound of that old screen door, the wooden floor beneath my boots once more. I miss the laughter of my friends, those summer nights I wished would never end. The old pickup parked beside the barn, the smell of coffee before the morning starts. Funny how you never know what you're gonna miss until you go. That's where my heart stays, back where the old dirt roads were made, where the fields were green and the nights were wide, and I had everything right by my side. I may be miles away today, but part of me never drove away. No matter how far this old road goes, my heart stays but my roots still grow. I've got a map full of places I've been, but I'd give it all to be there again. Some roads take you somewhere new, but the road home takes you back to who you are. That's where my heart stays, where the morning sun would light the fields with gold, where I learned to dream, where I learned to love, where I first became the man I'm proud of. I may grow old 1,000 miles away, but I'll remember that little town every day. And when my traveling days are through, I'll take that old road home to you. That's where my heart stays, and that's where I'll always belong.